welcome back to what feels like episode 4643, where shit goes wrong. This episode was meant to be about installing the bumper bar and getting all the bodywork finished off, and as you can see, that's gone pretty well. So I'll run you through what we did or what went wrong in a minute, but clearly things didn't quite go to plan. But on a positive, we did get the horn painted in a nice silver, which is a bonus, and we did wrap the line, all of the black, around the radiator support and underneath the radiator support as well. So but to make the most out of this episode, got a couple of comments from people just wondering about how the headlights go in and the bumpers go on, so I'll run you through. Got a brand new headlight here and an old indicator, so I'll run you through what's involved in putting that on. So these were pretty cheap, brand new headlights. You might remember from the last episode, if you tuned in, the last one had a couple of broken brackets on it, which was the reason for replacing it. So the quality is pretty good. Some slight differences from the factory original ones, because these are non-genuine. Just a different plug for one of the globes, and these little silver clips don't quite hold as well as the genuine ones, but apart from that, it's all tickety-boo. First step is to put the indicator on, and another thing, one of the things that went wrong today is it's got two little slides normally that slide into the very edge of the headlight there. Mine's missing one, and I didn't buy any new ones, so I've just added that to the shopping list. But for today, at least run you through it. So all that does is just, all being well, slide into those two holes, or in this case one hole, and on the very back of it, if you can see that on the camera there, it's just a self-tapping screw which I've conveniently placed into this box. And so just one single Phillips head. In it goes, just near your electrical plug there, if you're wondering on the location for that. So that's now attached and on. And that's all there is to assemble on that one. And then we've got 4 10mm bolts, 2 self-tapping ones that go down the bottom in those 2 brackets, and 2 threaded ones that go up the top. So I'll just pop that down for a second and get bolts ready. And you might notice these ones looking nice and clean, and that's because I just chucked a bit of cast alloy paint on those, because they were looking rusty before, and as they sit on top of the radiator support, so we may as well make those look decent. So as for installing, put all that bits up there. Then you got 2 plugs. If you're smart, you put it through the actual headlight hole. If you're dumb, you put it over the top. So we'll be smart today, because we've had enough headaches as it is today. So there we go, poke them through. And you got one for your indicator. Just slots on there nicely. Yeah, some of you might be thinking, what have you done about your globes, you dickhead? Yep, haven't put any in. Figured we didn't need those. Yeah, and we'll do those at a later stage. So it's a bit tight getting that plug in. Try not to use any bad language this episode. There we go, that's a bit longer now. Or any more bad language, I should say. And all being well, that will plug in beautifully, which it's not. Of course it's not, because today everything's giving me the shits. Yeah, that's not plugging in because it looks bent. One of these pins doesn't look quite lined up. That looks better. And the indicator slides inside the guard. The two bits slide on top, and that's where your threaded bolts go. So we'll just put those in loosely, and we won't let go of the headlight so it doesn't end up on the ground until we've got those in. There it is. Now our two threaded bolts. If you remember what I said, underneath. And well, they'll line up beautifully. Like it was meant to be. And we'll even put a wrench into doing up mode. Now these will have to come out again when I replace that indicator, so don't do them up too tight. But it will do them up enough so that the light doesn't fall on the ground. There we go, beautiful. And a little bit more on top. Being careful not to scratch our new repainted bolts, because why would you want scratch bolts? And that's it. That's your headlight and indicator done. So, what went wrong? Let's have a look. Apart from admiring the beautifully painted horn, beautiful clear new headlights, you might notice a couple of bits missing on the front there. Some aircon pipes and the air dryer. Who knows what that does, but I'm pretty sure it's part of the air conditioning that we need. And that's missing too. So why are they missing? I'll show you. So as part of this condenser, it's meant to have a nut that tightens down onto that flange there to hold it in. This one had nothing, so I had no aircon gas. So that wasn't too bad, thought we could fix that. Then when I went to undo the dryer, this unit here, can you see what that is in that hole? What about if we undo this? There you can see it. Look at that. Oop, get the focus on it. It's not locking focus, but you get the idea. The silver bit's not meant to be in the middle. That's part of the pipe. So then, guess what? We ripped the pipe out. And there it is. The beautiful, unflared, broken end on that one. So I've ordered new pipe which runs to the dry unit there, across the bottom of the condenser, down here with this other aircon hose up through there, along that chassis rail up there, up through that hole where that is, and we screwed on over here into, forget what that part there is called, but it's got the two hoses going into it. So no doubt an inlet and an outlet there. Oops, and we left part of the old headlight there as well. So you need to replace that. So I've ordered the new hose. It looks like it comes in 2 bits, so hopefully that works okay. And I've ordered a new dryer, air dryer, and a new condenser. So everything escalated pretty quickly to being able to get to this point, and there's no point in putting the bumper bar on just yet until I've got all of that replaced. Once that's all in, then the bumper can go on, and then we can get the rest of the bodywork finished. So there we have it. And now, last episode we had a giveaway, you might remember, and what do we have? We have some of these tidy bolts that you can see on there for the fender bolts. Got a winner. So thanks for those of you who entered. Tatey64, click us an email, put my email address up on the screen, and then just need your address details and I'll flick those through to you. If I haven't heard from you in a week or so, I'll pick someone else out. So we're liking the giveaway stuff at the moment, so got another one ready to go for you, because some of you astute viewers might have gone, well, what the hell have you got sway bar links on the ground for when you're doing headlights and supposedly bumper bars? Well, some fool who remains nameless, unless you want to call him Dave. Yep, Dave will do. Ordered more sway bar links than he needed because he forgot what he ordered. So I've got brand new ones, exact same models of these on the Ute already, so there's no point in these sitting in the shed. I've had them up on Marketplace for a little while, but no real takers. So if you're after some sway bar links for your VRVS and probably fit some other ones, if you look up that part number, it'll tell you what they fit. And then same deal as last time, just be a subscriber, comment on the video, and they're all yours. And that's it. So again, thanks for tuning into another episode. Nice to be able to share my frustrations with you guys, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. And I'm not going to say what we're going to get up to the next one, but let's just see if we can make some more progress. All right, cheers guys. Thanks again. See you on the next one.